Good evening, one and all. Welcome to Wheel of Struggle, StruggleR, Season 3, AltF4. There's this one. And tonight, you have the joys, the absolute joys of me, Fish, Kythius, Wheelfather. And I'm joined by the ever-capable Mr. Matt Internet. Say hello, Mr. Matt. Or don't. That's also fine. He is here, I swear. I don't just have a sock on my hand that I'm calling Mr. Matt Internet now. I haven't gone that far yet. But welcome in, everyone. Thank you for joining us on this lovely Wednesday evening. We have stolen Mr. Matt Internet's sofa stream slot, so thanks for giving that up for us.
It's not a problem.
Oh,
I'm delighted to be here. I'm so sorry. I had to quickly go and get the door. Hello, everybody. It is indeed me, Mr. Matt Internet, and I am here yet again with Fish, and I am delighted to be here for this AltF4. It's going to be delightful.
Brilliant. Apologies for perfectly timing that with when you had to step away.
It's not a problem. It's not a problem.
Cool. But yeah, welcome in. I see we have started to get people who are desperate to tune in and see some of the loss of sanity here with AltF4. How much are you looking forward to seeing this race, Mr. Matt?
I am so looking forward to this. This is going to be a race for the ages. We've got two mighty racers who are going to end up delivering us some wonderful insanity in AltF4. I've got the duck whistle ready. I'm prepared for this AltF4 race to see some planes, maybe some doors, maybe some skips. You know, I'm just ready for this.
Fantastic. As I've mentioned, StruggleR is brought to you by the Wheel of Struggle. We're a gaming group, and we play different games when the season's on. Anyway, this is in between seasons, and that's why we're doing races. But yeah, we spin a wheel. The wheel tells us what we're going to play, and we all suffer for some time playing a game, but we suffer together, and that's the joy. But yeah, so if any of that sounds good, or if you like some of the people that are hanging around in the stream tonight, or anyone you like the sound of that is racing or commentating, head over to Wheel of Struggle, find out some more, join our Discord, like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, press all the buttons and see what happens. It will make your life better, and that's a Wheel of Struggle guarantee. And tonight, as we've mentioned, we are playing some AltF4. Technically an any percent run, which means the racers will be completing AltF4 as quickly as possible, but the levels must be in order. Standard any percent. So glitches, tricks, and out of bound shenanigans are all on the table. But we'll see whether our racers go for that or just try and play the game a bit normally, a bit safer. But we'll get into which one and which strategies our racers tonight are using a bit later on. And the time will be taken when the words "the end" scroll up from the bottom of the screen. So if we're lucky enough to see that in this race tonight, we'll point it out. But no guarantees. But to have a race, we need some racers. So let's see who we've got tonight. We have the marvellous Garlips versus Lovenfloofen. So Garlips, say hi to everyone.
Hi to everyone.
Very good. You've done the old trick of quoting me verbatim.
Can I just say as well, I've always thought of you as Wheel Daddy. I've never thought of you as the Wheel Father. And I just want to say, I'm coming to you on this day of your daughter's wedding to ask the Wheel Father.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Please throw the race for me, please.
I couldn't quite bring myself to refer to myself as Wheel Daddy. It was too far. Wheel Father felt like it retained some dignity. So.
Oh, come now. There's loads of dignity with Wheel Daddy.
Not the kind of dignity I need or want, but yeah, fair enough. Yeah, how are you feeling, Garlips? You feeling ready?
I am here. I'm ready to play the game. Do I feel ready for the race? Absolutely not, but we'll have a good time.
That sounds like all we could ask for. Have you had much practice?
I have practiced today. I was away for a week. Pumpkin Blades' laptop did not run this game very well, so a lot of the time I was hoping to put in, I didn't quite get to do, but I have put in some time today. I'm kind of used to things again. quite often with this game, some of the skips and tricks are very much a kind of an RNG thing, because as Floof was saying just before we began, the physics do not adhere to any kind of uniformity or consistency. So it may be the case that I just get fucking stupidly lucky. That could also happen, and I really hope that happens. I mean, that's kind of what I'm betting on.
Yep, that seems like a fair strategy to me. Cool, fantastic. Thanks, Garlips. And Floof, are you still with us, or have you gone to answer a door or restock on cider?
No, sadly, nothing. No force majeure has taken me out of this race.
Against your greater wishes.
I tried. I experimented with every major religion and some minor religions, and none of them heeded my call.
Dreadful. So suffice to say, you're not feeling great going into the race.
No. It's not even the fact that I have harped on in just about every race ever when anyone asks me my least favorite genre, and that is platformers. And this is, of course, not just a platformer, but it is a physics-based platformer. I really don't want to be.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. And we did have a small hiccup, which I'll go into more details of. But we were concerned this race was going to be hilariously short at some point last week. I think when you started doing some research into your practice. Are you still confident we're going to have a short race today?
No, not at all. So I have spent about 11 hours practicing this game. I finished it for the first time yesterday, about 10 minutes before a certain player, spoilers, won their race that happened yesterday. And I died 452 times. So I will not be finishing this in 10 minutes. I can promise you.
Well, stranger things have happened, I'm sure. We'll see. We'll find out. That's the joy of the live race. So, Garlips, any fighting words? Anything you'd like to say to Lovenfloofen to throw him off his game?
I mean, I don't think anything that I can say or do will affect anything to do with Floof's game. So all I will say is there will be a time in the future, my friend, when you and I can be sat, beverages can be bought, and we can hold each other and weep deeply. And I'm looking forward to that because it will mean that this is indeed over.
And Floof, likewise. So anything you'd like to say to Garlips?
No, nothing to Garlips. I would like to say absolutely damnation to Kramit. Because if you don't know the story, me and Garlips, and also Decky, were running our mouths for absolutely no reason. And it was Kramit that actually made this thread challenged. And it was Kramit that told us we should all put our money where our mouth is. So it's Kramit's fault that it is my fault that I am in this situation in the first place. But Garlips is great. I like you, Garlips.
I like you too, mate.
Oh, a lot of love going around just before the race.
This whole thing is Kramit's fault.
Yeah, Mr. Matt, anything you wanted to say to our racers before we get on
Racers, I just want to say that you're both tremendous, that you're both dedicated to the AltF4, and I just believe that you two are going to be putting on the most magnificent show tonight. No matter what happens, you can both be proud. We're all proud of you. Isn't that right, chat? You're all going to be proud of them. That's all I wanted to say.
Riotous applause from chat. Everyone's standing up out of their seats, I'm sure.
Wonderful. And don't forget, there is currently a poll into what Fish's name should be on there that's going on right now.
Fantastic. Good to know. I am concerned about Hobby's suggestion of being Papa Wheel, although being blue is probably an accurate suggestion, being called Papa Wheel. But yeah, so let's get over to our race screen. I will make sure that all the audios are working. Both our players will be starting on the menu screen here, and we'll be listening to Garlips audio to begin with, at least And yeah, we've got our timer. We've got a cap of 3 hours on this one. But we do have some mercy rules potentially in play depending on how people are doing. But yeah, racers, are you both ready?
Yeah, I mean, the only other thing I would add is there's a level on challenge mode called What the Fuck Hell. Neither Floof or I have played it, but if one of us beats the game, we've decided as a little treat for ourselves and for you at home, so you don't have to look at the start screen for like half an hour when Floof wins. We might start playing this as a kind of like a see what it's like. So that's just for fun. The race will be decided purely by the main game.
Fantastic. Mr. Matt, are you ready?
I am ready. I can't wait to see this. I hope the chat are excited to end up seeing what action is going to be befalling us, and I'm just excited as well to end up being able to commentate this with you, Kythius.
Likewise.
So I am ready.
Always the joy of a StruggleR season is when we get to commentate something together, Mr. Matt.
Been looking forward to this. Salivating.
Well, it's gonna be 3 hours, so don't dehydrate yourself too early.
I'll try not to.
But
I can't promise anything though.
Good luck, racers. I'm going to count you in down from 3, and then click new game and get yourself started. So in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Oh God, that's something's happened there. There we go.
Oh God, it's not the kind of thing you want to hear. Are we going?
Yeah, no, go. You're all fine.
It's okay. You can go. It's just that there was a scene change. It was unintended. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Right.
Right. Goodbye, racers. You're getting muted now, and have fun.
And we're off. What a wonderful race to begin with. It's the little run through the village at the start here, where knights will come along and just try and ruin your day.
Yeah, apologies for that weird scene change there. Didn't know that was this hotkey I had assigned somehow. But
don't worry, you're not the first person that's happened to this season. I don't think you're going to be the last. It's okay.
Okay, we'll feed that back. That's fine.
I see what you did there with the pun. We'll feed it back. Always with the marketing and the branding. Good job.
Yeah, I'm nothing if not consistent.
Oh. And of course, I'm going to be consistent now and post the Wheel of Struggle website into the chat because I just have to.
That is your contractual obligation.
Now, Floof is already on to stage 3. He's already gotten through Chicken Sky. Garlips now coming up onto Chicken Sky himself. But what's the objective of Chicken Sky, by the way?
It is to jump off a plane into a portal going past you on another plane.
Basically playing chicken.
Yeah, and Garlips has failed on his first go. And you can see, just already pointing out, Lovenfloofen is using the physics engine of this game as loose as a description that can possibly get to try and get straight to the end point of that, the third level there. So you'll see a lot of this attempt, I think, to use launches and things to skip out all of the intended platforming of the level, as per the speedrun of this game.
Indeed. So there's a lot of little skips and things that you can end up doing in this game by jumping over walls, rolling. You don't really end up having a lot of verticality and no mantling, as far as I'm aware. That's what separates this from a lot of the other FOD-likes as well, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you just have jump and roll are your two actions here, and then you've got a range of items that you can pick up as well. So you'll see Garlips there getting a power-up. And the power-ups, if I remember correctly, and it has been a while since I played this game, do cycle, and you get different ones at different points. So there's things like a shield you can launch, which creates new platforming possibilities for you, and like a super power-up, which gives you the ability to run and jump really fast, which I used in my run of this game back in Season 2 to skip a decent portion of this level that they're both on at the moment. But nothing like what Floof is currently going for. He's trying to skip out the vast majority of it, whereas I just skip the end.
Trying to go for one of those super skips that gets you straight to the end. Is Floof going to accept this? No, Floof ends up rolling off to the other side.
Yeah.
Garlips is now currently in the lead, technically.
He is, but it is going to be a difficult one to judge if they're on the same level in this sense, because if Floof lands this, he'll be done. This is the aim of his skip here is to go from that platform that you see him keep lining up on straight into the portal. Essentially, that is the aim of that one. But he does need to go more up than across with the launch, so he'll be trying to get that very frame perfect, pixel perfect positioning. To achieve that as per, as I said, the speed run. And I think the world record for this game is, so I think in the 2 to 3 minutes range. So
yeah, it's a very quick run. Itemless, I believe, is about 10 minutes. Or, no, sorry, no deaths is currently about 10 minutes because of the consistency and having to end up going for safer routes.
Yeah.
So we're seeing the safer route right now from Garlips. Although he has fallen off, I think, yep, straight back to the start of the level. No save balloons were popped. Now, what are save balloons in this?
Yeah, so they are your checkpointing system. They're optional. So the action I forgot to mention, actually, is throwing the chicken. So you can see you've got a chicken on your back in a little basket. You can throw those, and you'll pop those save balloons and save your position and level, so you'll respawn from where you've popped the save balloon rather than way back at the beginning. But they move, your save balloons, they appear and they float away, so if you don't get it, you don't get it.
You don't get it, you miss it, you miss it.
And sorry, I just want to also call out Quantum P1 in chat. He's discovering this game has items for the first time, famously back in Season 2 when this was on the wheel. Q, for some reason only known to people of the Quantum realm and, you know, god tier gamers, decided to tie not just one hand behind his back, but possibly both hands behind his back by saying he was going to use no items whatsoever in this run. And he did not do well.
Ah, the hubris of man yet again. Exposed by video games. Tale as old as time. Well, welcome on in, a lot of you into chat. Sorry if some of you have missed out on the betting. We didn't actually end up checking out what the current predictions are. Let's have a quick look at those.
I did happily see that Papa Will won the name for me, apparently. So that's a thing now.
That is a thing now. There you are. You are now Papa Wheel. We'll have to end up making sure that the promotional artwork is made for the wheelofstruggle.com. Now, in regards to the prediction, the High Knight Garlips won with 52% of the vote versus Sir Lovenfloofen with 48%. Now, will the actual results go that way, or will we end up seeing a Lovenfloofen win here today? At the moment, I would end up arguing that that is going to be the case.
So Floof has stormed ahead. He's now on the 5th level.
Now on the 5th level, and is potentially going to be looking for the mattress skip. Oh, please go for it.
Okay, he's taken a save balloon there.
Good shout, good shout.
But yeah, so when this was one of the kind of original struggle games, I think, still to my mind, just an absolute key kind of paradigm of what a struggle game should be. And we played it back in Season 2 when we were a little bit smaller, so we only had 7 people participate the first time around. There's some real classic OGs there. We had Q, Deck, Octobot, Fuchsia, myself, Helmac and Nomad, and that's reverse finish order as well. So Q marveling at this, he did get stuck on level 3 with his no item restriction, and Nomad took the win. No completes at all in the was it 5 hours in Season 2?
Oh
I think it was a 5 hours limit in Season 2, and still no completes. So yeah, it's definitely a tricky one. And even though Floof has stormed through to level 5, no guarantees that we're looking at a quick finish here.
Well, at the moment, Garlips temporarily became a chicken.
Yeah, that happens.
But he's still going to have to take that death. Floof has got a lovely launch here. Will that be? No. So I'm guessing that tonight's race has got a lot of nostalgia for you as Papa Wheel.
As Papa will, yes, apparently it does. But yeah, no, it's as I said, it's just a quintessential. Oh, Garlips got a good launch there. He's.
Oh,
That's unfortunate. Oh no.
Oh,
He will be fuming, fuming
will
at
be.
that.
Right back to the start.
But yeah, it's just a quintessential struggle game for me. I think this is ideal. It's even if you know what you're doing, know some speedrun strats, as our racers will have been studying and looking at in their practice leading up to this race. There's absolutely no guarantees. The physics in this game is just hilariously unreliable. And yeah, skill. You can be skilled, you can be unskilled. You're still gonna have a shot with this game. It's just beautiful.
Well, speaking about the chaos of this game, Garlips getting a knife right to the face there and being flung off in the opposite direction.
Yeah,
Flip trying to end up with skips.
Yeah, although we are blessed with the joyful soundtrack of this game, I happen to know that both our racers have opted for Spotify playlists in lieu of this jaunty, jingly music. So yeah, that will be playing into their mental game, trying to lock in and really focus. They were curating playlists both before the stream to maximize their chances at getting through this and completing.
Ah. So they won't be enjoying what we're enjoying right now. What a shame.
Yeah, you know what? It's a weird take. I think this music is exactly what you need to be a knight on a 3D platformer throwing chickens at balloons. I think, what else could you possibly be listening to?
It's the correct soundtrack for it, really, isn't it?
Just feels right.
It really does. I might recommend that we end up potentially switching over audio tracks to Floof soon.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yep, I think that might be a wise move. Don't forget, chats, that if any funny moments, Family Guy funny moments.mp4 happen, don't forget that you can create some clips, okay? Do believe that the exclamation mark clip works, doesn't it? Yes, I'm hoping so.
I believe it does. As far as I know.
And don't forget, you can also join the Discord. The Acolyte Struggle was so delighted to end up posting it in twice.
He's really trying to earn his money tonight, the Acolyte.
Really is. Oh, now Floof is getting up to the barrel climb. Now this is quite a fun little section that's just frustrating. And you'll see that the developers ended up leaving a nice little joke at the top of here as well.
That was very close there for Floof. Nearly overreacted to getting clipped by a barrel there, and just would have jumped straight off the edge, but managed to bring it back.
It's easily done. And Garlips now also making his ascent. He will hopefully be making it through this section. Whilst Floof is ascending the barrels. Similar strifes for them both right now. Oh, bad luck for Garlips just jumping off the side there.
Oh no, and Floof just over-rolled and has fallen back to the bottom of the barrel climb.
Oh, it's a hard knock life for Floof.
He is getting battered by barrels now.
Let's take a moment to get yourself settled again. Now, chat, we might be checking in with the racers soon. So I would recommend that you end up potentially getting your questions in nice and early, okay? So if you've got any questions for either or both of our racers here tonight, why don't you end up getting those comments and those questions in? So at the moment, who is currently ahead is Lovenfloofen. Lovenfloofen is currently doing the big barrel climb up to the top, whilst Garlips is currently in stage 3.
Yeah, and just to go into some of the... we don't know the death toll yet, Subcut, but at the end, if we do get a complete, it will tell you how many nights they've used to get there. So we will see that if they manage to get a complete of the game.
Well, that's actually in the top right-hand corner of the screen at all times. It tells you your 22nd night and your 14th night. So this is their current night that's made it. And Floof is rolling up, and there they are, the broken keyboards. Here we go, Floof. Fantastically done. Well done to Floof.
Cool, so that's 14:30. So let's get Floof off mute and have a chat.
I think that'll be a great idea.
Hey, Floof.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm surprised at myself, genuinely.
Absolutely tasty skips and just incredibly. How are you feeling?
So I was getting really angry in level 3 because I couldn't get the itemless platform launch to work for me. I knew about the item launch, but I had never done it. So I just, because Garlips meant he'd try it once in a while in between, like maybe doing the level normally. And I went, sod it, I'll throw some chickens at the item, missed the item a bunch of times and decided to ignore it, as you probably commented on. Mm-hmm. Then came back to it, threw a bunch more chickens, missed a bunch, but then got the item and I thought, I know roughly where to jump on the platform, so I wonder if I can get the launch. And I did. And that pretty much set me up.
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was, I saw some of your practice before the stream, Floof, and it seems like you just locked in once the race was live. You're like, right, let's not get hung up on getting caught at certain things, and you just you kept going forward. It was phenomenal. Good work.
Yeah, it turns out Skunk and Nancy, great band to play this game too.
I did mention that your playlist selections between the two of you before the race would absolutely play into your performance. There was heavy curation going on to make sure you chose the right soundtrack.
Yeah, well, you see, Garlips just put albums on. He just went, I feel like these albums, and he's just thrown albums into his playlist, whereas I painstakingly picked song by song. So, as I went through them, the perfect song was always playing.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing we can put this victory down to is that exact choice there.
Yeah, it came down to nothing but song choice.
Yeah.
Song choice is often a very useful thing. Because this race, I was seeing the signs that what was coming. We've only got a few questions for you, if that's okay, Lovenfloofen. Amaro asks, what's your favorite function key?
My favorite function key is F5.
F5, fantastic. Good choice, good choice.
Fan of the refresh.
What's yours?
I'm a big fan of the refresh, yeah. Originally, it was F1 because I spend my entire life needing help.
Yeah.
But, I moved on.
Yeah,
I feel that.
I'm a fan of F11. I like seeing the big picture. Full screen.
I like that. I respect that. I respect that. My only problem with F11 is I hit it accidentally, so I'm only ever experiencing F11 in circumstances where I don't want to.
Yes, yeah, that's the double-edged sword of being an F11 fan. Like myself is, it's there to make your life hard sometimes. Just put stuff in your face when you don't want it.
And don't forget the line of Wheel of Struggle. Function keys will be coming out soon. Those t-shirts and those mugs with all the function keys will be coming out soon.
I actually had the Wikipedia page for function keys up because I was if this was going long and we were starting to run out of things to say, I was like, you know what, I'll go into the history of function keys. just as a bit. Didn't need it. It's fine.
Didn't need to prepare anything.
that's that's the riveting sort of filler content you'd expect from Papa Wheel. Is the history of the entire history of function keys. Yeah. Which name won, by the way? I must know that.
It was Papa Wheel. Papa Wheel won.
Papa Wheel, of course.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it was predictable. As soon as Hobby said it, I felt it in my blood.
We have another question. A Big Scared wants to know what the racers' favourite obstacles are and whether they like the jaunty music.
If the fact that we both have curated our own Spotify playlist to listen to is any indication, no, I don't care for the music in this game. I did for maybe the first 50 deaths, but I reached this point where I just sort of felt like the game was mocking me with jaunty tunes because I was getting progressively more miserable, and the tunes only seemed to get progressively more jaunty. So I had a falling out of the game. I can't actually hear my game at all through some stream wizardry. Only you can hear my game sound, or not.
Oh, that reminds me, I should probably go back to Player One's audio.
It's all good. It will be very confusing for people. And we've just got another one here. SubCulturaro has ended up saying, what is their go-to swear phrase upon a ridiculous death?
I like to do... So I am... You wouldn't know it listening to me. I am half Scottish, and so I like to do the sweary thing of you just combine a large number of words and speak it in an angry way. And that is your swear word of choice. I don't have a fallback. I just concatenate words until I'm satisfied that I've said something that sounds like a swear.
Lovely stuff. I love an Excel function in there of equals concat. You know, it's wonderful to have those.
Fun fact, because I didn't get to do my function keys thing. You can just use ampersands in Excel functions to concatenate as well, and it makes things quite readable sometimes, which is nice.
Well, I prefer to end up using the text join function because then you can end up putting in your own delimiter between each of the bits of text that you want to end up combining. But let's not get into Excel right now, okay? We're here for a victory.
I'd like to learn more. when how do I sign on to the Pythias and Mr. Matt Internet Masterclass for Excel?
Well, we'll be holding those soon. Don't you worry. You can end up putting your name on the sign-up sheet. Right. Do you want to know what's funny? I actually ended up teaching people Excel at work. Like people end up asking me, so I actually teach them Excel, and I don't know how it's happened. Like genuinely.
Same, weird. Mr. Matt. Same. We have things called they used to be called lunch and learns, and then my workplace figured out that you can't tell people to do stuff during their unpaid lunch break, so they're not called lunch and learns anymore. But yeah, I've delivered a bunch on Excel because I tend to do crazy things like a concatenate or things like that, and people are always amazed by that kind of wizardry. So.
They always are. It's logic and thinking, though, ultimately, isn't it?
Yeah, and reading the little description that it tells you where to put things in the formula.
Well. Right, we've just got another fresh, hot question in from Hobbytan. Belated question. If you could be any kind of armoured person with any kind of animal you fling, without harming it, of course, what would you be?
Any kind of armoured person as well. I would like to be in Norse armour, so with like a mail gambeson and an overtunic, and ideally a cape if I can justify it. And I would like to fling goats.
Goats, a good choice. AltF4, of course, very similar in sort of the physics madness and silliness of Goat Simulator as well.
I suppose it is. I didn't do that on purpose. I was actually trying not to say... So my gut reaction was still the Norse armour, but I was going to fling ravens because they're my favourite bird. And then I thought, well, why would I throw my favourite bird? So I quickly jumped to one of my least favourite farmyard stock, which is goats. And have accidentally drawn a tangent to Goat Simulator.
It's absolutely fine. Sometimes these connections end up finding us in the most wonderful of ways. Right, so congratulations again, Floof, but I get the feeling, Fish, that Garlips might notice soon. He might notice, mightn't he? The Floof is off.
Oh, right, yeah. If he saw, yeah, if he's looking at Discord, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he shouldn't be.
He shouldn't be, the cheeky scamp. He shouldn't be cheating. But
He shouldn't be.
Fair enough. Well, we're coming up to half an hour, so we can mute Floof and check in on Garlips and see how we're doing. See what his mental state's like anyway.
Yeah. Oh, there's another one of the corpses.
So, Floof, we'll put you back on mute, and feel free to take a quick break or whatever you like after your 13 or 14 minutes of painful platforming. But then you're going to jump into the extra bonus challenge level and have a go at that.
Yeah, I've got to be honest. I agreed to that because I thought there was no way I was going to finish the game, and now I'm sat here thinking, great, now I actually have to play that.
You are the architect of your own suffering.
I'm assuming I'm allowed to have chat up now at this point.
Oh yeah, this is all.
Me if I do that.
You're off the clock, as it were.
Excellent.
Yeah, go get your dues. Go on. Chat, but make sure there's some lovely messages for Floof when they end up getting in there, okay?
Oh, I've muted him. I think he was about to say something, but
Possibly.
He can't
But no, you're Papa Wheel. They do what you say, okay?
Yeah, I think Mark probably went away for a quick wander around his living room and came back and found the race was over. So, sorry, Mark. But yeah, shall we check in on Garlips then and put some questions to him?
Yeah, we'll check in on Garlips.
Hello, Mr. Garlips.
Hello, everybody.
How you doing?
Well, I shouldn't have had Discord in eyeline.
Why's that?
Because you just talked to Floof for 10 minutes. So
I don't think we did.
No,
game.
Right, no, you have to understand that we had something to chat with Floof about. Like, it was there was something spicy in chat that we had to end up speaking to Floof about.
Okay, I'm still in it, am I?
There's still a game to be played.
Yeah, you're still racing.
Okay. Thanks for answering my question. Well, I'm going to keep trying because, watch time is valuable for our metrics.
It is.
Any spicy question for me? No. Okay. Right. See you later.
No, we do have questions for you, Garlips. Do not be afraid. We've curated the very best minds of the internet here in chat this evening, and they've come up with a selection of absolutely thought-provoking and just real soul-searching, deep questions for you.
I will definitely afford the questions the gravitas they deserve.
So,
Excellent.
some names that you will be delighted, and don't feel that you can't end up going a little cheeky shout out and a little cheeky woohoo when you end up hearing their names. We've got first Umaro, who asks, "What's your favorite function key?"
Good question. Fuck, no one really thought about it. You know what? Stephen King's F-13.
Very good choice. Very good choice. Big Scared asks, "I want to know what the racers' favorite obstacles are and whether they like the jaunty music."
My favorite obstacle in this level is this one where you can kind of ride the little... Even though the pillars are not quite jumpable, onable yet, you can kind of ride them. Well, if you do it properly, you can ride them up. The jaunty music, I'm listening to Code and Cambria right now. I've had enough of the jaunty music today. It's the Spotify playlist for me.
Yes, Fish has pointed out that...
Yeah, that's a bad fall. Oh, I'm still alive.
You're still alive. And there were some big balls.
Suicide button. It's fine.
Yeah, Fish had brought up earlier that you were both using Spotify playlists.
Oh my god, did you see that launch earlier, like early on in this level where I almost made it to the fucking tower and then,
Did, and then you fell down and then the last little slip.
Yeah.
Gutting.
Yeah, I was very upset for you on that one, Garlips. I felt your pain. I felt your cry of anguish.
I literally physically cried out in the room that I'm in.
Yeah.
I hope the neighbours think I'm okay.
Subcut Cultro asks,
Hey.
what is their go-to swear phrase upon a ridiculous death?
Thank you, Subcut. Subcut is my brother-in-law. My favourite swear word, I mean, it's original and best as fuck, you know? Like, you can't beat it. It's versatility, it's emphasis. I'm a big fan of the phonetic sound of it as well, the way that you kind of just, like, shove it out your front teeth. Fuck off. But, you know, I entertain other swear words as well. You know, I'm an equal opportunities swear person. I like to use all of them. But, yeah, I think you've got to go a long way to beat fuck.
I do believe it was Jonathan Davis of the band Korn who once said in the track "Falling Away From Me," fuck.
He did indeed. He also said dap dap.
He did. What a wonderful time that was. We've got a final question. If that's okay with you. Hobbytan asks, belated question. If you could be any kind of armored person with any kind of animal you fling, without harming it, of course, what would you be? The reason why it was belated is because it was we were asking Floof some questions at the time, and Hobby thought they missed it.
Oh, okay. That's a very good question. I'm quite a fan of like this look, this kind of like heavily armored. Like there's a guy on the front of the Demon Souls box who looks like this. I started playing Demon Souls and I was like, I'm going to be the guy on the box. And then I found out boss 2, you've got to beat him by taking all your underwear off and fighting him in your pants with a wand. And that kind of put me off the whole thing. So it would probably be armor like this. And I mean, what's best for armor? Armadillo. They curl up into a ball. They're basically already projectiles.
It's a good shout. It's a good shout. We've just had a fresh question in from Decky. Decky F. I don't know if you know Decky F.
Decky F is Mr. Second Place Tomb Raider.
Oh, really? Well, Decky F is asking, what is your favourite other button to combine with Alt?
Alt-Tab is my favourite. It's very useful to get out of software that won't let you leave.
Fish, what's your favourite Alt plus thing?
Control Delete.
I'm glad you brought it up though, because, and not to shame Pumpkin Blades, but Pumpkin Blades is not a very computer savvy person. And when I was trying to run this on her laptop, she said, "Oh, AltF4, what's that?" And I said, "Oh, it's what you press in the game." She said, "Really?" I said, "Try it." And the program closed. And I was like, I'm so glad I had an opportunity to do that.
It's been a long time. That takes me way back to kind of the early days of World of Warcraft, when you could put that in like general in the Barrens and just watch the people all log off. It was a good time.
You can still find that joy in 2025. Trust me. You just got to find someone who doesn't know what it is.
Yeah, there was because there's a few different shortcuts that close your program. I think Windows key and C, I think, closes programs as well. So if people know the old AltF4, there's still ways you can catch people out.
A backup strat, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, give me the fucking jumpy power-up personal thing, please. Not this shit.
Yeah, so Garlips, how do you feel your strategy's working out so far for you?
I mean, I can get through most of this level just fine. It's the problem comes after. I just used my save thing. Oh well. Hey, there goes the balloon. Fuckity bye.
Off you pop.
Yeah.
Well, not pop in this case.
Anyway, I'm having a whale of a time. I'm listening to my tunes. I'm doing my physics-based platforming. If I lose, so be it. If I've already lost, so be it. You can all check out like how it looks for a normie to play it compared to Floof, who's a master.
Well,
he's definitely not looking like a master right now. I can tell you that much.
I can exclusively reveal that you are both racing.
Excellent. I mean, I feel like I knew that, but when you added exclusive reveal, it sounded special. You know, it's good broadcasting.
I'm glad I could add a little bit of special. You know, a little spice up your life. You know.
absolutely fantastic. Thank you. I'm trying to think of a Spice Girls thing that I can put in the sentence to say back to you, and I can't, because I can't think of anything right now other than chickens and jumping.
Well, how about this? In just a few moments, 3 will become 2 because you're going to be deafened and mutants shortly.
Oh. And then 2 will become 1?
Well, I don't know about that.
We'll see how the night goes.
Yeah. We'll see. You know.
I get it.
Just it's okay.
Say you'll be there, Mr. Matt. Say you'll be there.
I'll be there.
Excellent.
Anyways,
thanks, Garlips. Good luck.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Bye. There you go. That's Garlips out.
I am so sorry. I almost I fucked up so many times there.
The belated question. I had to step away from my mic because you're saying belated. Just
I was like,
no,
I read it out like completely. I was like, oh no, damn.
That was amazing. I think Garlips was pretty pessimistic going in. Floof is an absolute competitor. He's been practicing drilling the speedrun strats and the skips, and I think Garlips was aware it was a possibility that it would all just come together for Floof. He'd get his lucky placements down and get a quick finish. So
I think with a game like this, if you have a good run, basically you're going to be getting through like really well because you get into a sort of flow with things. It's like, oh, I'm going from step to step to step to step, and everything's flowing nicely. But if that flow gets knocked off a little bit, it can cause you to keep making stumbling mistakes over and over and over again. So it was a case of once Floof got on that roll and got on that flow, then this race was basically done.
Yep, absolutely. Garlips going for very safe strats here as well. I definitely remember using that swinging platform to skip over this nonsense. But
Garlips is having to end up enduring this now.
Yeah, you can just see as well, like the platforming in this game is so it's just a perfect struggle game. Like I never really gelled with Only Up. Sorry, Tater. I said it. Because Only Up, the platforms, the collision and the graphics, very hit and miss all over the place. Whereas you can see even here on those little poles that Garlips was standing on until he threw himself to his death for some reason. Like his left foot was off the pole when the right foot was on because it was bang on the graphic. And I think that's the joy of a well-built, thrown-together nonsense platforming game like this, and something like Only Up, which is far more thrown together and infuriating in a different scale, different way.
Well, it's interesting with this being one of the progenitors of these sort of funny, tricksy sort of. I'm going to end up messing around with you with physics and stuff like that. But you're basically up to your own devices and can jump over stuff if you so wish, if you can. I did really enjoy Only Up, and AltF4 for me, it feels sort of like you're going horizontally, essentially, aren't you? Opposed to the Only Up's verticality.
Yeah.
I suppose there's a more visual representation of your failures of falling off from the top than there is in AltF4 and having to restart the level.
Yeah, and I think as well, I like the kind of active scenery, like the saw blades and the ways you can die in AltF4. I think just rather than being pure, you just have to land the platforming constantly or fall down to some depressingly low point in the level. I think just gives a better vibe to me, a more gamey vibe rather than.
Bloody hell. What happened with Floof there?
I don't know. I think he was getting frustrated and moving his mouse around. I don't know. But yeah, you can see that challenge level he's on does not look fun. I think he's not got past the first maybe 10 meters.
Well, it's funny when I'm playing. Well, as I'm watching this, it's reminding me a lot of Trials and how there was the lots of fun little early levels and everything like that, and then you got the extreme levels, which seem to be like this, where it's just unfair in some places.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the ones that really push you and go, okay, you think you're good at this game? Well, here's some utter bullshit, and see how you like that.
You thought you mastered this? Haha. Try and learn these new techniques now.
Yep. And of course, we do have another Trials race later in this StruggleR Season 3. So if you do like a bit of Trials, have a look when that one is. We'll see the calendar later on in the stream. So it might be on there, it might be later. I don't remember. We'll find out. But it's coming.
That sounds like a very, very targeted threat. And chat, I'll let you know it is a threat, okay? You make sure that you're following the Wheel of Struggle, both on Twitch and on YouTube, and you check out the Discord and also the website. It'll be wonderful. I mean, it's not fully a threat. There's nothing that we can do to you other than, you know, threatening you with more Spice Girls references, but, you know.
I can now say as well, Floof in his challenge attempt has now surpassed the amount of Knights dead that Garlips has. So there's that for a fact.
What wonderful, wonderful little statistic for Garlips to end up hearing on the VOD. I hope you're happy, Fish. You're going to be trying to crush the man in the VOD.
Yeah, well, it's what I'm here for, apparently.
I understand. He's getting a little bit too uppity, and he's getting a little bit too angry. He's just, you know, he's getting a little bit over pushy with the StruggleR stuff, and, you know, you've got to reassert your wheel dominance.
Well, do you know what? He's never really sat back down after that week I asked him to look after the wheel spin.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, you have to do what you have to do.
Insufferable he was.
Those bits in the wall there where Garlips has just thrown those two kind of shield items into the wall to create new platforms. That was my entire strategy for this level, was to not do any of this rotating wood nonsense. I just had about 8 shields in this wall because they stay there attempt after attempt. So you put them in the wall and then you can just climb up. And then I did some shenanigans with a super jump at the end to get straight to the portal.
Ooh. Well, Garlips has made it up. Now, will Garlips go swinging, or will he go from pole to pole? He's working the poles.
Yeah, as is his wont.
We'd just like to say a massive thank you, of course, for joining us here on this Wednesday, this wonderful StruggleR race. It's so wonderful to have you in here in chat with us. And don't forget, if you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to end up hitting the like, share, and subscribe button. Do all the stuff that ends up helping with the metrics and stuff. A massive thank you.
Floof getting launched there, but not in the way that he's preferred for the rest of the stream. This one distinctly away from where he's trying to get to.
Going the wrong way there. But you can see how quickly the attempts end up building up on these challenge rooms.
And Garlips just managing to get that save balloon there, which I'd be happy about. I thought he was going to miss it, but he did manage to hunt it down.
Come on, chat. You can get behind Garlips. Garlips is going to do this. Here we go. I'm convinced launching off this is easier than trying to jump through those blades.
Oh, I can see what you're going for, Floof.
Maybe not the right direction there. And into the Listerine. Garlips has finally...
Well done,
yes!
chat. Well done, chat. That's all your support has got Garlips through level 3 and on to Sacred Madness.
I can see all the support there for Garlips. Now, Garlips has... Now, because Floof ran through this so quickly, we didn't really get a chance to talk about this. What they need to do is they need to run through this long corridor of nonsense coming at you. And if you end up going too slowly, you die!
And if you go too quick, you die as well.
So, yeah. There we go, my chat is reconnected. I don't know what happened to my chat there.
You were clearly too powerful. It decided you
really
needed time
was.
out. But yeah, this level is one for timing, maths, and it's one of those ones that if you're playing the game blind, will necessitate playing multiple times. There's elements that you just need to know where they're going to come from, at what time. You need to keep moving constantly. So it's one of those levels that will force you to replay and learn each next step each time. Obviously, both our players here will have practiced and will know what they're doing. Doesn't mean it's easy. There's still platforming involved. There's still absolutely shocking jumps and rolls that have to be done. And yeah, if you roll at the wrong time, you don't regain your feet. You're out of position for the jump that you need to do, and all that kind of stuff. So not an easy level by any means, but a different kind of challenge, I think, to the previous level that Garlips has been stuck on for a little while. So he'll be refreshed now, but not happy.
I think that's the beauty of AltF4. There is a lot of variety in this. Whilst in things such as Only Up, you're only going up, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's very, very one note on Only Up.
Cool set pieces, but yeah, you will be doing the same thing. Whilst AltF4 is trying to end up giving you the Mario nonsense of trying to end up dealing with a cannon and a long platform and run. Will Garlips make it here? No.
He'll be gutted there. I think he was probably a bit too happy at just missing that cannon on the platform. Big Scared's favourite level, this one.
I can understand why. It's that the dancing knights in the background. Aren't they delightful? The large hamster, the disco balls.
Yeah, and some math. We're all learning right now.
Oh.
What's not to love?
And he makes it over the cannon. Now, Garlips is in a good position to make it through here. Just got to keep that speed up. And he is following the dude in, and he's in. Wonderful.
There we go. Yeah, the music on that level is far more tolerable than the rest of the game.
Wait a minute, you lied. I thought you said you liked the music in this game.
I apologise. You know, I've been completely caught out there in my lie.
It's okay, I'll forgive you this time, alright? But the boulder didn't end up forgiving Garlips there.
I don't know what that move was that Garlips just pulled, diving down to the depths there.
But it had a lot of power and a lot of heart behind it, so I can't end up really complaining. And Floof is now up to 54, still going for this launch.
I feel like, you know, when you're on these kinds of levels in these kinds of games where I'll just hark back to my one glory of discovering tech for Ultimate Other Me. When you think you've got that kind of technique in your head and you think, right, if I land this perfectly, it's going to be just the best skip, or going to be like, you know, the solution to this level. It's really hard to not want to prove that and just keep going at it. And I think it's a lot more psychologically safe to sit there and go, oh, if I do this, it's going to be so much, you know, freedom, going to be so much less pain than trying to actually platform through this. So I think I can understand the kind of headspace Floof's in now, where you see a potential solution that isn't having to slowly crawl through all the swinging pendulums and all that kind of stuff. So you just keep going for it.
I think a lot of speedrunners do go through that, where they end up theorizing a skip or a glitch or something that's going to end up making the run a little bit easier. And when they end up pulling that off, oh, it's such a sweet sensation. It's such a delicious thing to end up pulling off. Chat, if you've ever ended up theorizing and getting a skip, do let us know in the chat now. It'll be wonderful to hear from you.
So
oh, look, fish. There's fish.
Yeah. Yeah, they asked me to make a cameo in this game, so...
Hope you got paid well.
I did not.
Rip off, mate.
But yeah, so this level that Garlips is on, level 5, lots of different kind of routes through this, potentially lots going on. Again, with Floof's technique, didn't get to see, you know, a lot of what was going on in the level, but
nope.
We'll see a bit more now with Garlips trying to get through it.
think Garlips didn't get the roll there, did he?
He did not, no. He's going to be trying some alternative routes now, I think. Oh no, he's trying to get the item. Yeah. He's turned himself into a chicken. Didn't make it. That was unfortunate.
No. Sometimes being a big chicken is not going to help.
Yeah,
Or
chickens.
flinging eggs out of your chest.
Yeah, chickens famously not good at flying. So.
Well, I saw a documentary once, right? I saw it. It was a great documentary. There was like this group of chickens, and they wanted to escape and go on the run. I don't know what the name of the documentary is. It's escaping me. But
Yeah.
like one of the chickens sounded like Victoria Wood. I was like, no way. I didn't even know that chickens could talk. Like,
Yeah.
the chickens, they escaped and they went on this run, but I can't remember the name of it. But anyways, if you remember, do let us know.
I'm ashamed of myself for not realizing where that was going for so long there.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to blame the fact that it's midweek and I'm still trying to move house for anyone who's been following that saga for over a year. So I'm going to blame that for my lack of mental agility.
That's okay. Well, I think we'll be able to forgive you. I don't know if chat will be able to. Garlips is going to go for mattress skip.
And got absolutely wailed into that wall. Not quite what he was aiming for.
And he still couldn't get what he was aiming for.
Yes, Hobby. I'm still trying to move, although did get a phone call from agents yesterday saying, "Oh, by the way, we'd like you to move next Wednesday," which is an interesting change of velocity for something that's been dragging on for so long. But we're trying to make that work. We'll see how it goes. I'll be very happy to have it all done because moving house is not joyful in any sense until it's just done, and then you can start to enjoy it.
Really? Because it just seems like it's really quick and simple from like how everyone talks about it. So,
do you know what? It's not, and I will derail this entire race into a lecture on kind of the English British property purchasing system and how broken and naff it is, if I must. But just trust me, I'll keep it short. It's fucked.
wow. I had no idea. But either way, sorry, I was also observing the fact that Garlips was going for the mattress skip and not getting it.
Yeah, I did see that as well. He activated the
super jump and still didn't get it.
Yeah. Now, I'm pretty sure on the speed run they do some funky stuff to jump into a position on the mattress and then have it go off again to get the exact kind of workings of it. I haven't attempted it myself, but it launches you very, very vertical is the idea, and I believe it gets you over an invisible wall, if I remember correctly. That's not quite what Garlips was aiming for.
No, that was the opposite way.
Yeah.
But either way, I'm sure that everyone in chat and everyone from Low Res as well would like to wish you the best in your moving journey, and hopefully it will be painless once it's all actually underway.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it'll be done. It'll be done one day, and then I can look back and laugh. But until then, Garlips just rolling straight off into the water.
Ooh. Floof explaining the mattress skip there. If you run into it from the side, it doesn't flick in. It activates without throwing you and loses collision. Then you can stand in it. But Garlips has ended up making... I missed it for a second there. I think... Did Garlips go for the mattress skip and got some of it?
I also missed it because I was reading Floof's message. I don't know, but he's somewhere.
He's made progress.
Yeah.
That's ultimately... Apologies, everyone. He's made progress, is what we can say. Dekiev saying, what's a low res? Well, I can explain what a low res is at the end of tonight's stream. No, this is in the opposite direction. Fantastic.
And of course, tonight is usually the Mr. Matt sofa stream, talking about Mr. Matt projects. Without struggle games on your mind, what are you playing at the moment, Mr. Matt?
Well, at the moment I need to end up doing the Sonic the Hedgehog ring randomizer. I need to get some practice time in with that. And also, I've been really thinking about playing Phantasy Star Online Episode 3 CARD Revolution. I just really want to flop some cards again in virtual. And that's a system that I really like. So I'll probably play that.
Sounds good. Sorry, I got distracted by Garlips doing something that looked promising, but didn't
almost
pay
made it, but didn't quite nail it at the end. What are you playing at the moment, Big Fish Daddy? Ooh woo.
Well, I've recently completed Clair Obscur Expedition 33, which is an absolutely phenomenal game. I highly recommend it to everybody. It is one of the best games I've ever played. And I've gone on from that. I've just recently started Blueprints, which is right up my street. Really enjoying that one so far. I've only played it for like a few iterations, a few days. Really enjoying kind of the direction it's taking.
That's the one where you have to end up getting that. Was it the big bit of blue paper, and then you've got the white lines on it, and then you have to basically plot out what a building looks like.
Yes,
isn't it? That's
exactly.
Blueprints.
Yeah. I mean, yes. Do you know the game?
Blueprints. Yeah, you end up building the blueprints, and then you end up like going, oh yeah, that's where the labby's going to be, and that's where we're going to wire in the electricity.
Yeah,
all that jazz.
I feel like you're doing a bit, not understanding that is the game.
No, it's all blueprints, isn't it?
But yes, it is. It is precisely that. So, I don't know if you're double bluffing me right now. You're making me question my sanity.
Right. So, at the moment, Garlips is making some lovely progress through this stage, but has finally gotten to the wagon wheels.
Floof, if you figure it out, let me know.
What is going on? Stuff is happening, Floof. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, your pretty little head. It's going to be all right.
Yeah, Garlips is slowly and steadily making some progress here, but yeah. Oh, I think so what you see there is a typical thing of somebody losing their mind, where you change what you've decided to do after you've started to do the thing you first tried, and he clearly went for the slightly closer, safer option, and then decided mid-jump to aim for the next wheel instead, and yeah, that didn't go well for him.
Well, I do believe there was a video game character who once ended up saying, do you know what the definition of insanity is? Pre-ordering EA games. That was obviously a quote from, I think it was like 2006 or something like that. I think it was Peter Moore. Dave the Diver. There we go. Let's allow that, I think. If that's okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what we're good? No, I shouldn't do that, because otherwise Garlips would know if I ended up finishing the prediction already.
Thanks, Hobby. To be honest, I've got Xbox Game Pass, which again, even with the latest stuff where Microsoft are trying to be slightly arsehole-ish with the prices, I think Xbox Game Pass is pretty good. And I saw Blueprints, and I think I've seen your comments really rating it, Hobby. So I have you to thank for putting it on my radar.
Really do. I actually do seriously want to end up sitting down and giving a good proper try to that, because as you say, it is on Game Pass. Is it? Because they've changed the tiers, haven't they? They've made it so the lowest one is core or something, and then you've got standard, then ultimate. Yeah. But you get everything on PC and on console. So, but not everything. Sorry, you get a selection of games, but messaging has been terrible.
Yes.
Absolutely shocking.
Yeah. As always, it's you know, half the thing is the thing they're doing, and half of it is how they land the message. And they've kind of shanked it on both on this one, I think, to be honest. But of course, then performing Utah in like 24 hours in certain regions. But again, certain regions and not all. So, you know, very strange stuff.
It's well, that's the thing. It's oh god, we're going to get into geopolitics, aren't we? It's got to do more and more with the exchange rates getting even more messy, especially in these turbulent times. Like there's more uncertainty about certain exchange rates and how things are going to end up measuring against each other. So it is getting very, very messy to do international business as there's more and more uncertainty. Anyways, that is something to end up having on our supplementary, Wheel Talk podcast, of course. You can't subscribe to it; it's exclusive. Okay.
Yeah, that's just the sound check before the races. Is that podcast basically? From what I learned today.
Oh Jesus, it was a great chatter. Garlips said some pretty, crazy things. But if he's believing that that's the only way that revolution is going to end up taking place, then fair play to him.
Oh, dear. By the way, we did just see Garlips there use a power up to try and land safely on a wheel. He didn't even take it very far, just over I think one wheel, and the height that he dropped from ragdolled him, and he rolled off, which was unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. It's like I do believe Louise Redknapp once said, "Let's go round again." And he decided, let's go around again, and end up going on that wagon wheel just a little bit too long and got knocked off. But lovely skip there from... No! Oh, Garlips.
Oh, I really thought he might just about land something there.
I thought, there was a bit of hope there. I was like, yeah, you can do it, but...
And again, like you said, games in this kind of genre, when they've got something like a mantling action... Sometimes you can use that to kind of arrest your momentum or land something after one of those kind of crazy jumps.
Yeah, it's a good safety net, isn't it?
Yeah, but absolutely nothing like that to be had here, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was one of the first things I noticed, the lack of mantling. I was like, oh, that does really make things a lot harder, because you've got to get onto the platform. There's no, you touch the platform, you've mantled it. Like, you've got to hit the top of it.
Yeah. And it's interesting that was going to be one of our kind of things for the tiebreak, if we got to that point in terms of progress in the level, is it was going to have to be secure footing to mark your furthest position in a level, because touching a platform is a very different thing to landing on it.
Well, Garlips decided to end up becoming a little bit of a crouton there in the soup.
Yeah, that was... I think you can start to see again, if you play games like this, Trials, Super Meat Boy, where you get into that trick of kind of knowing your first few steps and starting to rush them, because you're so secure in those ones that you've done hundreds of times. You start rushing into the bit that you don't know and just hitting again against that brick wall. So timing starts to go out the window. That very beginning jump starts becoming unreliable.
So, just to let you know, Floof is trying a new strategy. Floof has appeared in chat and ended up advising. It's also off the roll what I'm doing differently that looks the same. I'm trying to land on my feet so I don't ragdoll. Then I can control the jump onto the board.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, so you're rolling from slightly further back to try and get your feet on the platform. Helmac, welcome in. One of the OGs from the first time this was on the wheel.
I had a sneaky suspicion because the PTSD is real.
It is. Helmac came second to Nomad. Also level 5, 295 deaths in 5 hours. So yeah, it definitely is one that I think left its mark on the people who participated back then.
So, do you think it might be a good idea that we check in with our racers soon?
Yes, we have passed the 1 hour mark, so shall we check in on Floof's sanity and save
Yeah, I
him from
think so. We
typing
should-
for a little bit? So Floof, you might want to mute your stream so you don't have to listen to us twice and yourself. And I'll unmute you now. Hi Floof, hopefully you're not getting us double.
No, the moment you said, should we check on Floof, you gave me enough of a pause for me to like tab out and quickly mute the stream.
Fantastic. I tried to be somewhat inefficient just to make sure we didn't blast your eardrums.
No, that was fantastic. Thank you.
You got the Golden Knight 100th.
And it's gone. Don't worry about that. It's in there somewhere. It doesn't disappear. So
Yeah.
you want to go swimming, you can go and fish him back out. Oh, I just got hit by the cow.
I do believe it was the late great Bart Simpson who once said, "Don't have a cow, man."
No, don't. They're apparently fantastic projectiles for platform-based knighting. Or the prevention of platform-based knighting.
Earthworm Jim was ahead of its time.
I've really been in this level for 37 minutes.
We're so sorry. We thought it best to check in.
Yeah, how are you finding it, Floof? How's the sanity level?
I'm like 100% convinced that if you can get onto that board and you haven't ragdolled, you can just skip this level, which is why I'm like all in on it. I have it. Fucking cow! I went near the edge for a fucking second and I got hit by a fucking cow. Yeah, this is difficult. This is strange and difficult and alarming. I have, even though it looks the same, I was sort of explaining in chat, I have changed my approach. Before I was trying to roll directly onto the board, but I think that means you ragdoll no matter what because your elevation has changed too much. So I'm trying to roll just short of the board and land perfectly on my feet so the character doesn't automatically ragdoll, so that I can then jump onto the board while not being ragdolled, but I also have to not be hit by the swinging pendulum buzzsaw that is swinging above the board. There's a lot going on here, and I could be trying to do this for hours.
Trying to pat your head, rub your tummy, and also skateboard at the same time.
Yeah, and doing none of it particularly well, I must add.
Well, don't be so hard on yourself. I mean, you did just decimate AltF4 story mode.
Yeah, thank goodness that when Garlips suggested adding this, he didn't suggest adding it to the race.
Yeah, that is very true. I think watching you both, if you'd both got to this point, watching you both try this first 10 seconds of this level would have been a painful experience for all involved.
Yeah, well, just remember, no matter how painful you think it is watching it, try being the person that has to play it.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely spot on there.
So there's going to be at least one person in the chat who's like, why doesn't he just try to do the level normally? My brain cannot process this. There are so many spinning things here that my strange combination of autism and ADHD, I cannot process this. I physically cannot see what's going on here. It's just noise. So any attempt that I've made to jump through here, I just jump and hope. And that has about as much success of working as this platform plan, which is why I haven't gone back to just trying to jump through it.
Yeah, I think that's fair. You know those like topology diagrams where they take a normal 3D object and just draw what it looks like in terms of topology. I feel like there's a way of viewing this level that certain people would have where they go, oh, I can ignore, all of these things, and they just get this mental image of their head of how they can just jump through. That's not me either. I'm with you.
Yeah, there are definitely some people. I've seen people play not this game, but games like this, and they're like, "Oh yeah," or even things like the sort of hard Kaizo Mario stuff. They're like, "Oh, there's exactly this much of a gap. You only need to actually worry about the second blade. The other two, so long as you're on time, will never actually hit you." I don't have a brain that can process this. To me, it's all deadly all of the time, and I don't see a window to jump through it.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I think Garlips might be going slightly insane. He just fired a load of eggs into the air as a
might
desperate
use
cry
the
for help.
I like to imagine him like that scene in Point Break when he's doing that. Or Hot Fuzz, if you like.
Hot Fuzz emulating that scene in Point Break.
Yeah. I don't think we've got any more new questions for you, Floof.
No,
you would have seen them anyway because you're monitoring chat now as well.
Yeah, I've kind of been being very naughty and just sitting and chatting in chat between deaths. It's helping curb the frustration a little bit.
Anything you need to just keep the old brain ticking over and not playing against
blueprints,
this wall.
right? Blueprints.
Yeah, blueprints.
Game about blueprints.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't really want to reignite that again, but I'm kind of curious about the game.
It's really good. I think it would appeal to you, Floof.
Yeah, it's a roguelike that I think would be up your street.
Okay, so you do know what you were doing.
Oh damn it! I gave it away.
Got you.
It's all been revealed after all this time. We finally got him.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We got a question from Kramet. Okay, second question. Do you ever shoot your gun in the air and go arg?
No, I've never done that. I think I should, particularly at a plot poignant moment, like say when my dad is running away from me after being revealed to have commit something silly.
Cutting in line in a boots.
Yeah, I mean that is just silly. Definitely.
It's
at the very least aim my firearm at him for a short while before rolling on my back and screaming, had I witnessed him cutting in line in front of poor Gertrude waiting to collect her prescription at Boots.
Look, Gertrude was taking too long. Sometimes you just need to end up cutting in front of Gertrude because you know you're going to be faster than her, okay? Sometimes you got to think about the efficiencies, okay? Look, you got to have the speed runner mindset, okay? I'm speed running my way through Boots. Anyways, let's move topic.
Dude.
I've seen TikToks of a guy who does do little skits of speed running, like his Tesco shop and stuff.
Oh, I've seen the meal deal speed runs. They're great.
Yeah. So
I feel like I need to see these things. Sorry, my dog started biting my feet as he is now demanding attention.
Is he a support dog and he's alerting that you need to stop playing this game?
He is actually a support dog. No, he's not alerting. He's just being an asshole. Because that's the kind of support I need. Is I need someone being an asshole around me.
Garlips! No!
One day he'll land that jump and we'll all cheer.
Oh.
It will be before I get this platform jump. I can tell you that for sure.
So, my buddy Kieran is here, and Kieran's ended up making a rather devious suggestion, a cheeky suggestion. I did end up saying he almost spat a bit of a lemonade monster into my computer as a result. Why don't you end up doing another run of the story mode and see if you can beat it again?
I mean, I would need your blessing, as the rules were I was supposed to play challenge mode, but with your blessing, I can certainly go back to story mode.
I think, for the sake of your sanity, from a pure health of our race's perspective, I think having a break from this level might be good.
Okay, fine, I can do that.
Thank
you for the suggestion.
It's completely your call.
No, that's a very helpful suggestion. You can tell Kieran that he is officially forgiven for the Fire Emblem shenanigans. Fans of low res know exactly what I'm referring to.
No, that wasn't Kieran that did that.
Not? No, I've been blaming him this whole time.
No, Kieran was blameless for the Fire Emblem.
Oh.
Yeah, no, he's even. That was Dave.
I apologise. I've been holding you responsible this whole time.
Who's been holding you responsible this whole time? You just ended up having dodgy crabs for sale.
And that's right. It was the crabs.
It was the crabs.
retcon my thing. I hold you responsible for something that you did with crabs or something. I don't remember.
Floof holds you responsible for crabs. Right. And in
Yeah,
other
just
comments,
all crabs.
all crabs.
All crabs are your fault.
Thank you, Hobby Tan, for saying I thought you were going to say he spat it into my mouth. Then, you know, that would have been fine. I mean, it would have been hydration.
I was also concerned about where it was getting spat. I'll be honest.
You don't need to worry about spitting, okay?
Just swallowing.
Oh. So should we check in with Garlips soon?
Yes, let's do it.
Let's check in with Garlips to see how he's doing.
Right. See you later, Floof.
Yeah.
Let's switch over to Garlips. Hello, Mr. Lips.
Hello.
How you doing?
To be honest, getting to the last level I'm chuffed. If I don't make this work at the end of the day, I'm happy enough with that at least. But let's not be defeatist. Let's just go for the whole thing, shall we?
Yeah, absolutely.
You okay?
All to play for.
I'm trying to fuck with this bed because I think you might have seen recently I got yeeted over to the side of the map. I thought I was out of bounds, but actually the dev had accounted for that and there was some steps, but then I fucked it up.
Yeah, we did see. We've also seen you get launched forward into that kind of little valley area a few times.
Yeah, because that's
just not quite
the
land
way
it.
It's the way that I know Floof would go. It's the way I would go too, because we probably found the same YouTube video. You go from there, and then that elevator, travelator thing that I was riding, there's like one above it that is the route that I would take. But because I'm not getting to that one, I've been going to the bottom one, which is shit.
Yep.
So.
I think that's an accurate assessment.
I forgot I had a power up, so my roll didn't work. Amazing.
Oh no, that's probably down to us. We're so sorry.
Yeah, it's all your fault. It's all right. I'll rally, but you know it's pretty tough to take.
We just have one question from Kramet here, who says, "Do you ever shoot your gun in the air and go arg?"
I have done that many times. Fans of the show will know that I keep a gun on my desk. It is a toy gun, I will hasten to add, but it's got like realistic bullet casings and stuff like that, which it makes me sound like a psycho, but it's my form of a fidget toy, which is probably why it's very good that I don't live in the United States.
Ooh. Subcut Cultro has ended up saying, "Please tell Garlips I'm proud of his dogged perseverance and entertained by some of his flakiest deaths."
Thank you. Subcut is a legend. He's my brother-in-law and very cool guy, very knowledgeable. I mean, I'm at the last level. That makes me happy. Like, I cannot put into words how happy that makes me. That if I beat the game, that'll just be cherry on the top at this point. I'm happy just to have got this far. I thought I was going to be on level 3 for a long time.
Yeah, that sounds very much like my performance on Ultimate Other Me. I did far better than my wildest expectations, and I didn't care what else was going on, but I was happy.
Let me just say, I would play Trap Trek Ultimate Other Me 50 times the amount I would play this. It's such a good game.
So what you're saying is blame Kramet.
Well, I mean, we did cover this earlier, but yeah, now that Kramet is here, we should make it clear that yes, this is all Kramet's fault. Thank you, Kramet, though, because I've been getting a lot of fun out of this, so it's been worth doing. Whoa! That's the launch! No! No! I'm going too far backwards. I'm going too far backwards.
Well off the mark there.
But it was the kind of height I need. That's really annoying. Whee! Did you see the little chicken get electrocuted? That was sad.
We saw when the chicken walked onto a little electric pad and got fried, and we were like,
Yeah.
"Oh no!"
I was like, I don't see a way out of this. Now, see, look, I would love to get to that rock, but I just can't. So I'm going to throw this and hope that it lands on the ground. Hey!
Nice one.
And I got the chicken power up again. For fuck's sake.
Part man, part chicken. What does it mean? What does it mean? Sorry, I didn't mean to end up ripping off Goldie looking chain. Sorry.
That's A-okay.
Happens accidentally all the time.
Yeah.
It does.
At the risk of making an incredibly dated reference, I feel like a chicken tonight. Because
Oh,
look, I'm
God.
chicken. And it's nighttime. Did you get it?
Oh,
Did you get it?
We
You don't
get it.
do you?
We sort of get it. I mean, I've got a vague recollection. Neither myself nor Kythios have ended up making any like dated pop culture references at all tonight. Not a
Oh, well,
single
there we go.
one.
I got one in. So
Congratulations. Are you proud?
I'm incredibly proud, and I'm looking forward to watching this race back because I know the commentary will be amazing.
Oh,
Oh,
mate.
oh, this is where I need to be. Yes. Which
Go
one
on,
is
Garlips.
it? I think it's the one on the right.
Live reaction chat. Here we go.
Fuck, let's go for it. The crabs, those fucking crabs. I swear to God, I fucking hate them.
Oh,
Yeah,
crap.
I think it is the right. Yeah, because it's this chicken thing here I need to do. All right, jump off, jump off, jump off. Okay. I've got the fucking high ability as well. Maybe I could just go all the way with this. Oh, don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up, Garlips. Okay, right. Aim at the floor. Get rid of the chicken.
You'll all be pleased to know that after a quick bit of research, Chicken Tonight has not fully disappeared. It's still around, but they've shifted their strategy away from mainstream supermarket sales to online specialty retailers. So if you do fancy some kind of chicken in a jar meal, check it out. You can still find Chicken Tonight.
Nice.
A whole chicken contained inside of a glass jar. Genius. I can't believe they ended up rejecting it from mainstream shops.
Oh, I fucked it up.
No! Garlips!
It's all right. Because Floof's still in level 3, right?
I can't confirm or deny, but yes.
Can someone quote that, please? That's a great quote. Oh, I've got the thingy. Right, when I get the thingy, I go for the one here, this power-up, because if I can just get back to the train again. Right, and then...
Here we go.
Okay, right, good. But the problem is now... Yeah, I'm not going to get
The landing.
Yeah. Oh, just stop, you
Oh.
fucking beauty.
Go on.
Oh,
He's on his feet.
Okay, right, fuck. I
The
think
hype is real.
Roll? No! I'm stuck! What the fuck? Okay, alright,
You're falling
this
down,
is
it's
good.
okay.
We can work with this. It's fine.
You just have to make it down. No ragdolling, okay? No pressure.
Oh,
Here we
okay.
go.
Fucking hell. I hate this transfer on this fucking chicken. It's shit.
And
Don't touch the wire. Don't. Oh,
Yeah.
now what the fuck am I supposed to? Can I go under? Fuck off! You can't roll under. That's great.
I'm so glad we were here with you for that.
And as you can see, I wasn't lying earlier on. Fuck is my go-to. So.
Yeah, I'm pleased that we verified that.
literal live confirmation. Live confirmation here today.
Oh, fuck off. Right, okay.
All right,
So
all right.
that worked.
Like, okay, we get it. All right, we'll mute and deafen you as well. All right, bloody hell.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, yeah.
We'll let you get back to banging your head against
All
the
right.
wall. Garlips.
I'm having a grand old time, though, so I hope everyone else is.
Yeah, but it's fantastic. It's been
Oh,
a great night.
I'm almost at my 99 ninth.
I know. I was gonna joke about it.
Yeah. Well, I've teed you up. You take it from here, professional.
I don't know about that. You're gonna have to actually get to 99 because you're not gonna get to 99 because this is it, isn't it? This is the
yeah,
run.
this is the one. This is the one. Yeah,
This is the run.
Best of luck, Garlips.
I mean, the next one.
There we go. Garlips is gone.
Oh, happy days. There we go. Not happy days that Garlips is gone, obviously. Just happy days that Garlips can now get back to focusing on completing this wonderful stage.
Yeah.
Kramet ended up asking a question to Comms. Who would be Beefy and who would be Lambie?
I have no idea how to even start tackling that question.
Well, I don't know. What's the consistency of your gravy, Fish?
I like a thick gravy.
See, I'm also a thick gravy person as well. THICC, yeah?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, maybe 3 C's or 4 C's if I'm feeling it.
Oh, I don't know what that launch was, but I think it had something to do with knocking into the shield and bouncing him into the floor.
Yeah. Oh god, that looked painful. Like
I think the shield is messing with something there, and it's not going to operate the way that he wants it to now.
Yeah, I had that feeling earlier on, but I wasn't entirely sure whether the shield was deliberate or maybe a misclick at some point where he tried to roll into the bed.
I think it was a misclick.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know if he'd seen some sneaky thing that made it slightly more reliable and just hadn't really panned out. But yeah, I suspect that it is messing things up for him.
And Floof is going to go for the launch. Mini launch.
I didn't quite see what time Floof started his new attempt, but I think he's coming up for his complete time already. It can't be far
I think
off.
so.
Which just shows you the kind of the cruelty of this game. Like Floof is now stuck in level 3. He's doing Point Break. So
didn't make that jump.
no.
Come on, Garlips. We believe in you. Chat believes in you.
I really, just for Garlip's own, professional pride as game player, streamer, speedrunner, I really want him to get a complete tonight.
I do as well. We are up to 99 nights, so of course, get your Xbox 360s out and get 99 nights out. We're going to end up having a weird Dynasty Warriors sort of thing where you just sort of run around. Great game. You could play as a rat. That was a thing you could do in it. Subcut Cultro says, my favourite Garlips fuck moment was speedrunning Silent Hill and the woman was making a dog's dinner of following him. A concatenated tirade of fucks. And Hobby's Hand says, don't believe in you, Garlips. Believe in us. Believe in the chat who believe in you.
That chicken went to Mars. That was unfortunate. Yeah, I mean,
of course,
if anyone, sorry, I was going to say, if anyone wants to follow Subcut's lead and give us their favourite Garlips quotes, go for it. I've got many that are live free in my head all the time.
I think my favourite Garlips quote is when he ended up saying, don't follow me in here, please just leave me alone. Good times that was. And there we are, the 100th night. Golden Knight has made their appearance.
It's a really tarnished looking gold. I don't know that I'd trust any armour that was that colour.
It is very yellow, isn't it? It's I suppose in this form, it's the Super Saiyan, isn't it? That gold isn't really a gold; it's more of a yellow, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I was just thinking if this was, really trying to be historically accurate, then most dyes at this time would have been treated with urine, and I think they probably took that a little bit to heart on the colour in this armour.
The wonderful utility of piss. Oh, we've got some quotes that's coming in. That's the lady. Through sobs, I just want you to be clean. Piss night. And let's have a look. So many fucks as well, of course. Who can forget Garlips when he ended up saying so many fucks? When he did that cover of Too Many Cooks, of course, from Adult Swim. What a great time that was.
Yeah. My favourite. Obviously, my favourite Garlips quote. I love child fishing.
It was a good time that was when he was going child fishing. Thank goodness we know him.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I had to quickly move away from my mic to stop my cat from playing with my TV because he's taken to trying to get attention by attempting to push my OLED TV over, which is really fun.
Well, that's the joy of cat ownership, isn't it?
Yep. That's it. That's the joy. Yeah, and Tater has marked the time for us. 1 hour 14 was when Floof's second run started. So he is now past his first attempt completion time.
But hopefully having more fun than, you know, Floof was having in the extreme hell stage. What was that launch?
That was really weak. I'm not entirely sure that's... Okay, that was even weaker. Fair enough.
Come, you gonna do something?
This trapdoor...
I am not.
This trapdoor is now just... Oh, that looks... Well, it looked interesting, but ultimately pointless, I think.
It was a nice, like, pop into the air, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And that's sort of at the bottom of the tower. And there's a little weak flip again. It really doesn't like flipping this chicken, does it?
No.
I think the chicken's, like, lack of weight is potentially what's causing issues there.
Maybe it's a hyperdense chicken. Just lead chicken.
Oh, if only we could have a lead chicken.
Keep unloading into her face till she's fucking dead. Also another classic Garlips quote.
Yes, of course, Crammit. Child and adult fishing will be back. 4 of us doing it on the 30th of October. My goodness, what a race that will be. A Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time randomizer. What a race that's going to be.
Lots of good races yet to come in Season 3 of StruggleR. Garlips has been working his absolute little cotton socks off, getting everything prepped and organised. And if you are interested in helping out with some commentary, I think there are a couple of races looking to fill some commentary slots. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, head over to the Discord and put yourself down. We will take any and everyone willing to help.
Oh, this is a good launch. This is a good launch. No!
A little bit too far.
Oh. Well, it's marvellous because we know that there is going to be one heck of a race happening. You know, in what, less than 12 hours?
Well, there's a marvellous race happening right now. There's much less than 12 hours.
Yes, but we've got a wonderful race happening tomorrow morning, which is, of course, the Mass Effect race.
It is indeed. And yeah, there's fabulous video that's been made for that one to help promote it. Love it. Big shout out to Hextru.
Wasn't there. Supposed to die, but hit the save balloon. Oh, we're sorry, Floof. I thought you hit the platform. Amaro says, me! And yeah, hopefully, Hobbitan, you will get well soon as well. We're really sorry to hear that you're still suffering with all the bugs and the germs.
There is an absolute ton of illness going around at the moment. I think I know more people that are currently sick than I know people who are currently well. So thoughts are with you, Hobbitan. Hope you feel better soon.
2025 has been a bit of a shocker for a lot of people, but let's hope that the end of the year is going to be a lot better.
And Umaro, one of our racers for tomorrow morning in chat. Welcome in, Umaro. Going to be facing Hextru at Mass Effect. Tater also checking in on where his plane livery is. So fun fact, Tater, this is the first time my computer's been on since I last sent you a message about the livery. So I will get on that. Yeah, and then for anyone interested to see what a Wheel of Struggle airline would look like, check in on one of Tater's streams playing Microsoft Flight Simulator in the very near future, hopefully.
Microsoft Flight Simulator. You know, I really do need to return to that and learn how to land a plane rather than just getting out at the last moment and letting my co-pilot deal with it.
Yeah, I as part of researching for Tater's plane livery, I downloaded it again. Game Pass, fantastic. and tried to fly 747 from Gatwick round to my local airport, which doesn't even have a tarmac runway. That did not go well for me.
Floof almost got the skip there, but did not end up getting it. And I think out of frustration, potentially just ended up quitting out. Oh no, probably to reset. But yeah, I think we all end up, once we end up getting flight sim, we always end up going, where's the nearest one, you know, to us? Or where's the nearest one away from us? So we can end up going, oh, we'll start and fly to our local destination. We'll start from where we are and go to somewhere exotic, like Nottingham.
Yep. Yep. The good thing was, you know, 747's pretty quick, so it took a very short amount of time to get from Gatwick over. It was just the landing was the hard part.
Well, speaking of landings, unfortunately, Floof is not going to get the landing there because I don't think I saw the balloon.
I think Umara, to answer Amara's question, Garlips' sanity, I think, was encapsulated perfectly when you saw him just kind of stuck in that semi-falling position in between the scenery there. I think it's hanging by a thread.
Yeah, the save balloon just isn't there, so I have to reset for items. Fair enough. I don't get why the save balloon isn't loading up. Again, maybe the game just thought you did too well on the last run, so it was like, we got to mess with you now. Just possible. Hobbytown says, I hope that you went with something like the Dodo Airlines logo. You could do t-shirts with the tagline acronym, Wheel Airlines loves you.
I haven't yet done anything too hilarious because I want to make sure it works first. But I will, of course, update it with the V2 once I know it works. With lots of little Easter eggs, or goose eggs, if you will.
Ooh. I wonder if Tater's going to do his famous catchphrase once he's, you know, about to board, which is, of course, where he shouts moo. Every time we have a StruggleR race and that promo video at the start ends up happening, and you've got Tater shouting moo, and it's like, yay! He said the thing.
That's all I live for.
Oh, it's tremendous.
I'm going to leave chat in your capable hands for a couple of minutes, Mr. Matt, while I refresh drinks.
Do enjoy. I hope you enjoy refreshing your drink, and that once you've finished F5ing your drink, that it will be lovely and new and refreshed. So, chat, I think you are stuck with me just for a little while. We're going to make it through together, okay? It's me, and it's you, watching two wonderful people play AltF4. Oh, Garlips could get it here. Garlips could get it. He's standing on the bed and it's not activated. No, I think those shields are messing with it, unfortunately. And Lovenfloofen is now dealing with the fact that there is no save balloon at the end for some bizarre reason. Just the joy of AltF4, I suppose. Not getting the items that Floof wants. And we've been here before with Garlips. Getting a save. And hopefully going to be... No! Going for an alternative route this time. Or maybe saving another try at the bed. For later with the save balloon. But instead, Garlips is going for the standard route. And going for an item. Whilst Floof restarts yet again. Gets an item, doesn't want it. Garlips has turned into a chicken now. Of course, the chicken has the ability to end up throwing the knight out of it. And wherever the knight lands, it will end up potentially being a safe landing, whilst the chicken ends up going to its doom. Classic, of course, from The Legend of Zelda, where the chicken, well, or even actually, I suppose you could end up saying it's Super Mario Bros. 3 with Yoshi, where you just throw Yoshi into the abyss so that you can live. I'm trying to get that Dairy Cheese branding sponsorship. Fair play to you, Tater. Chase that bag. Is that how you're supposed to use the chicken item? Yeah, I believe so. You're supposed to basically Yoshi. Dun 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 dun. Subcut says, for the comfort and safety of my fellow passengers, once the stewards have done the safety briefing, I always come over and say something like, I'm a medium and have a really bad feeling about this flight. Which one's the nearest emergency exit, please? In a loud voice. Oh, sorry, I read that in a quieter voice. And your wife hates flying with you. Don't worry, my wife hates flying with me because she doesn't exist. I was trying to hit some chickens with some eggs. Fish is, of course, the resident expert in AltF4, whilst I am the resident idiot, as you can probably tell. We're supposed to be playing colour and play-by-play, but I think in the pursuit of this, I think we both ended up going into the colour commentary roles.
Yeah, just a bit.
Oh my goodness, he's back! Yoshi is a tool for Mario to abuse how he sees fit. Are your drinks properly F5 now? I'll take that as a no. His drinks are not refreshed.
Yes.
They have not hit F5.
My drinks are refreshed, but so is my stock of snacks. So my mouth was full with bounty.
Your mouth was full with bounty?
Mm.
Like little gold pieces and doubloons?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, fair play to you. I couldn't pull off that look. It's something that I've not been able to do for many years. I've tried to introduce more gold and chains into my outfits and accessories, but it just doesn't work. I've got to hand it to you, Fish. You're able to pull off a lot more styles than I can.
I think that's patently untrue. I think you going around with a comically large amount of gold chains like Mr. T would be very, very fitting and look stunning.
I'll have to give it a try sometime. You never know. One day I could be, wearing the gold and being cool. But no, not this day. I don't think it will be this day. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe the day after that.
Garlips is still not having a good time getting any further.
I don't know what's happening with the momentum once Garlips is coming off those wheels. I don't know if Garlips is jumping in such a way that it's causing a left input at the same time that he's jumping, so it's ended up throwing something off. Seems to be something with the momentum of getting off those wheels.
I've not seen him die to that trap in a little while either.
No. It has been a while since that one's happened. Right. So, chat, if you have got any questions, I would recommend getting them in. So, Floof has decided to start all over again. See, it's funny, I don't remember this stage because I remember running through it so fast, but I remember stage 3 quite vividly because I remember that opening over and over and over again.
Yep. Yeah, this first level is, by the standards of the rest of the game, quite forgiving.
It really is. The knights just knock you over, it's pretty chill, just having fun. Now it's time for Chicken Sky.
And Garlips using his power up to good effect there. Managed to land it.
Oh no. Blue got sucked into the turbines there. Now with Garlips, get into the chicken.
Oh, just rushed that second jump there.
Now Floof makes it into the plane. Don's Inferno. Now, will Floof be able to get the skip first time here? Chat, let's hope, let's wish, let's pray together. Do whatever you need to do. I hope that Floof can end up making this skip first time. I'm crossing parts of me that I didn't even know I could cross. Oh, no, that's actually quite painful. I should probably uncross that.
Subcar asking what our players' favorite underwear is to wear during a speed run or game battle. We'll ask our racers that. I'm concerned that you're seeding a question that you know the answer to. Having inside access to Garlips, so
well, obviously everyone already knows because Garlips ends up having, you know, a lot of public questions and Q&A's already answered. So we know that he goes commando whenever he streams.
Yes, we do. Apparently. Welcoming Kylo, and I mean all the information's on the screen. So Floof is on an earlier level than Garlips right now, but that's because this is his second run for shits and giggles.
So, you know what that means, Kylo? It means that the next time that there is going to be a huge race, which is, of course, going to end up being the Ocarina of Time randomizer, he's going to be hungry. He's going to be hungry for that win. You best believe that Garlips is going to be trying his hardest in all of the races. Because that hunger is going to be there. I would be remiss if I didn't end up reminding you periodically to go check out www.wheelofstruggle.com and also check out all of the Wheel of Struggle socials available over on YouTube and the Discords. I think that's about it as well. I don't think there's an Instagrams or a Blues Skies or whatever that is. But you can end up getting all of the details about the Wheel of Struggle over on www.wheelofstruggle.com. A fun gaming group that ends up basically being like a book club for gaming, where a wheel gets spun, a game ends up appearing, and we play it for 2 weeks and suffer together.
There is in fact a real Instagram, but it has died a death during the last season where we forgot to keep updating it. So we'll get back on that at some point.
Tremendous. No mercy rule. We do have a mercy rule. We're just going to probably let Garlips go just for a little bit longer, I think.
Yeah, I think we might go to 2 hours maybe.
Yeah, I think that's sounding about right, because it gives Garlips a little bit more time to, well, explore this place. Because I don't think he's been here regularly. So I think he's just sort of like, oh, I can check this out. Have a jolly. It's not like there's a race on or anything.
Yeah, he wasn't in the most optimistic place going into this race, I don't think. And then he was cheekily keeping an eye on Discord, muting and unmuting. So did see us talking to Floof shortly after his win. So, you know, I think Garlips has a fairly good idea about what's going on.
I think he has, and he knows, you know, for the bants as well. You know, he kept it going for the bants. And you've got to take some form of hat off. If you're not wearing a hat, then go and acquire one and take it off for Garlips. Oh, thank you, Kieran. Kieran's just literally taken his beanie off in honor of Garlips. I hope you are also doing the same at home or wherever you are.
Kylo.
Do you want to take that one?
Uh-huh.
Do you want to take that one?
Yeah. Basically, some victories and more importantly, some losses are more important than others, and deserve to be celebrated or commiserated publicly. So yeah, just take it as a testament to your stature in the community, Carlo. That we felt the need to honor you in that way.
And Kylo responds with a little drowning bloke. I don't ever get that. I don't get why there's always a little drowning bloke sometimes in chat. It's
a roller coaster.
Yeah, it's a roller coaster. Yeah, that's a good one. Kylo saying that Kylo's been touched. Well done, Fish, for touching Kylo.
It's what I do best.
Sorry, that's broken, Kieran. If you add my challenge deaths to the other 2 runs and this one, I do still have more deaths. But Lovenfloofen, you don't need to worry about that because you've already won the race, mate. Like the race, like we're just padding for time. We're just jazz riffing here, aren't we, Fish?
Yes, absolutely. Yep, we are. We're in a no man's land. We're commentators without a race.
Watching a man attack a chicken
with eggs, which I feel is the most insulting attack for
it is
for poultry.
It's sort of like taking a chicken and forming it into a dinosaur shape.
Don't know what Garlips is trying there. That was mental.
Honestly, I think the mercy rule coming up at 2 hours is probably going to be a blessing.
Yes, yeah, truly merciful, I think, for all involved.
Be the balloon, Floof. Be the balloon. Save balloon still isn't there, so I'm out of ideas of how to beat this level a second time. It is very odd that save balloon isn't showing up. It's like it knew that you were racing, and even with a complete restart, it's gone, nah. Oh. What a tasty launch, but into the poles. It's not fun to get your face whacked in with poles, is it? I've heard it's not a very pleasant experience, to be honest.
I was trying to think of some way to riff on that, and nothing I thought was safe, so I just left it.
It's okay. I often end up leaving nothing safe for people. Well, please get the launch. No. Gets a smack to the dome. And gets to ride the lip. Oh, here we go. No. It's just... Sometimes the physics in this, they just go weird, don't they? They go so bizarre. Right. Nope, still not getting that launch. And Garlips is slowly navigating his way through to the railway. Probably in the last couple of attempts for Garlips here.
Apologies, I was removing my cat from the room. It had gone too far.
Okay. It's gone too far as it now started trying to end up ordering things off of the internet.
Yes.
I've heard that that's what cats like to do.
Yeah.
You see, I saw a documentary once, and it was all about this cat, right? And it really loved lasagnas, but hated Mondays, and no one knew like how they knew it hated Mondays. But apparently, this cat really hated Mondays. I think it has something to do with Bob Geldof, but yeah, it was a really weird documentary about cats. Have you seen it?
Yep. Yeah, that one I caught onto pretty quick, so I'm happy with that one.
Oh, poor Garlips. He just couldn't.
Was not catching a break.
Oh, we're getting a loading from Floof, so Floof is either restarting system or has said, stuff this, I'm done.
I assume he's doing a full reboot to try and get that
There we
save
go.
balloon back.
And it's probably aware that we are mercy killing in about 7 minutes, so it's like, well, I can quickly get this.
Yeah. Now, who doesn't love a friend to the face now and again?
Ah,
That was nice.
here we go. We'll get that nice launch. Oh, balloon isn't there. Still not there. There we go. The item. Super jump. Boing. Round, round, baby, round, round. Alrighty, back to work I go. Take care, Manides. Thank you for stopping in, Kylorian. And also, thank you to everyone who has popped in on chat or popped in at any point this evening whilst we've been having this lovely race. It's wonderful to end up having you here. And also, if you are watching on the VOD, don't forget to end up doing the usual things for the metrics, the liking, the sharing, the commenting, the subscribing. It ends up helping the Wheel of Struggle get even more struggly. And we will have more struggles. Just like Garlips getting hit in the face with a balloon. And now what's he going to do? Lay there.
I think he's crying.
I think he is as well.
Yeah, it's not been. I mean, you heard Garlips earlier on. He was very happy with how his performance has gone. I'd hoped that he'd get the complete, but I don't think he's going to get there in the next 5 minutes somehow. I just have a feeling.
Oh, come on. Look. Last little push, okay? I believe. Fish, you better fucking believe right now, okay? You better believe, okay? And chat, you're with me, yeah? I'll ask you nicely, okay? I'll say, you believe, don't you? Don't you, chat? You believe. Garlips can do this, okay? Oh, no. Papa Will. What's this? A DM from Papa Will. I'm going to sort you out later, mate. Bloody hell, Fish. Don't worry, I'm messing. Kieran's actually checking to see if I have actually got a DM.
No. I've just double checked the math for the next race, and yeah, Garlips is in fact commentating in half a day's time, which is a typical Garlips move, to be honest. I feel like that's just super characteristic of Garlips. Signing up, not even signing up for, but orchestrating the exact things. There you go. The balloon's there.
The balloon
has
was
seen
there.
the balloon.
It rendered in. It actually rendered in.
And I think for the safety of Garlips, I'm going to say, don't do that subcut.
Is there an XOXO at the end? Yes, Hobbytan, there was. It ended up going XOXO, Gossip Girl. Like that, it was wonderful. Sorry, I've just really aged myself with that reference. Oh, here we go. Where the balloon? Where the balloon? If you give a little... No, that's not going to happen. Yeah. All right.
I think the game is just trolling Floof now. It's just doing what it does best.
It's doing it for comedic effect. Nothing there. And up onto the other side. And Garlips, of course, now doing a little bit of riding the raves. Riding the waves? Riding the tracks.
Riding the rails. Rails is what you're going for.
Yeah, I think I've lost my mind, Fish.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, and Garlips trying to remember the controls. It's a concerning development at this stage of the race.
I would have. Oh, you see, that's his problem. He's playing with invert off.
Let's not get into controversial topics. Oh, that's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. Just a width of a pixel too wide there, and it got him. Move over, Garlorian. It's time for a new wheel ship. Are you ready for this? Kythonet.
That just sounds like an AI that I had Strife make for me that's going to take over the world.
It does sound a lot like that. I don't know what that ship is between. I think it's between you and Hyacinth Bucket? Sorry, Bouquet.
Rip Hyacinth Bouquet. Unfortunate. Unfortunate time to build that ship.
It is Patricia Roulette or Rultald, isn't it?
Routledge?
Routledge, that was it. I always botch the last name. That explains it. Has he been button mashing for the last 2 hours?
I think that's all we can assume is that everything up to this point has been pure luck for Garlips. Alright, let's get Floof off mute and then we'll let Garlips have 1 or 2 more tries.
Yeah. It'll be alright.
Welcome back in, Floof. Are you audio safe?
Yeah, I'm audio safe, yes.
Excellent.
I'm going to fucking lose my shit.
Yeah,
Tits!
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
I don't get why that flipper is just not playing ball sometimes. It's just dicking you over.
It's precise. There is a visual cue, but the inputs to get the itemless launch are actually quite precise because you have to hold W to the maximum. Hold space to get the maximum height of the jump. Hold W until you hit the wall. Let go of W. Turn your camera around 180 degrees. Then push W, control, and space just before you hit the platform.
Oh, that sounds like the those shield sort of warps, those glitched ones in Elden Ring, where you have to end up holding it for a certain amount of time, and then you can end up triggering it, and it warps you across the map, basically.
Yeah, because if you hold W the entire time, you actually lose your alignment. And what you're trying to align with is there's like on the far rightmost plank and the plank after that, there's obviously like a grey line that is the join between the 2 planks. That is where you're trying to line yourself up with. And if you hold W the entire time, the character slides against the mountain and completely loses the alignment.
Well, as you can probably tell from being in the chat and also probably having the stream open, we are looking at mercy killing, if that's all good with you.
I have no objections. I think Garlips might not have any objections, but do just check with him in case it's a point of pride.
Yes, absolutely. Well, we will unmute Garlips. Before we unmute Garlips, actually, Floof, what was your answer to the question in chat? What's your favourite race underwear?
Obviously, Tom.
Yeah, standard.
Oh, so
Obviously,
close.
No, I got it.
Oh! Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go,
that is the skip.
even just talking about thongs.
And now I've just fucked up the actual platforming and I have to do it all over again.
That's unfortunate.
Mercy, kill me! Mercy, kill me!
Right, we'll unmute Garlips now and see how we're all feeling. Hello again, Garlips.
Hello. You scared me.
Apologies. It's we're 2 hours in.
Yeah.
How are you feeling mentally?
Oh, I've had some complete bullshit. I'm having fun. That's the important thing. It has been. I've had gifts, and I've wasted those gifts. Other times I have been shanked, like, and that's not my fault. Like, it's been a real mixed bag. But I'm enjoying myself. Yeah, for sure.
Good. And you're still in that place where you're like, you know what, my performance today has just been above expectations. You're happy.
To be honest, yeah, I've already smashed it. So I mean, I don't know what you people expect of me, to be honest.
Well, that's fair. Well, we have an option on the table for you, Garlips.
Is it a mercy kill?
Would you like to be put out of your misery?
Yes. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, that's good because it's been a rough time for everyone here tonight. Okay.
Floof did it in like 20 minutes, right?
You are selling him short there.
Wait, do it faster.
Yep.
So I was right.
Awesome.
You guys did fuck up.
We didn't. We're consummate professionals, all right? Well,
I saw that you were
fishes,
taking a
I'm
lot
not.
of time talking to him, and yeah, it was a bit of a tell.
I
You
told
say
you.
that. We talked to you nearly as long.
We did. We were looking at it going, yeah, it was about the same amount of time.
He smashed it. Fair play.
So, yes, mercy killing is
Actually,
taking place.
no. Hour 3. Let's go. No, actually, yeah. Mercy kill is fine.
Yeah.
I really tried. I got quite far. I'm happy with what I did today.
Look, the main thing is everyone was like cheering you on. Like whenever you were getting like closer and closer to the end, we were all there with you. We were all cheering you on. Like you absolutely.
Why couldn't one of you helped? If
Well,
you
we
were all there
can't-
with me.
We can't lend a hand.
God damn it. Floof, did you beat the extra level?
Oh, did I fuck? I died something like 140 times in the space of 40 minutes.
Awesome.
It was getting so bad and so frequent that Kieran actually suggested that I go and do the story again so that the stream get to see something different.
Oh, like they've been seeing something different from me. Not. But
And then-
hey,
and then-
that's how it goes.
And then, Garlips, you said you asked if Floof was on level 3 still, to which I truthfully responded that yes, he was.
I see.
Yeah. It was my second attempt at level 3 that I was on.
That worked out quite nicely.
It was a bit cheeky, but you know, it works out quite nicely.
It did indeed. And fun was had by all, right?
I'd like to think so. In a little
No,
small
this-
way.
This was miserable.
I think chat have ended up having an absolute whale of a time. There's been things coming out. There's been stuff. There's been questions. There's been a question about what sort of underwear you wear. That ended up coming in from Cultro, who ended up saying, what are our players' favorite underwear to wear during a speedrun game battle? And what special power does it give you?
I've got to keep some secrets, you know? If I give everything away, then
Oh,
you'll know all... Yeah, okay, right, fine. You've beaten it out of me. A thong.
because I said earlier that from your private secret Discord, you revealed that you actually go commando.
Well, that's for the games I stand a chance in. When it comes to games like this that I don't, I prefer the comfort that a thong provides.
And it's one of those Kim Kardashian ones that's actually got the muff on there. The Merkin ones.
Yes, the faux imitation pubic hair is what you're talking about, yeah?
Yeah, the Merkin thongs that ended up being announced
Yes.
today. What a world we live in. Anyways, we're rambling onto something else. We should probably end up announcing some results, shouldn't we, Fish?
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. So let's go over to our podiums. And you will see in our second place, we have our very own Garlips. Congratulations, Garlips. Well done.
Thank you. Fish is so happy that he didn't have to change anything in the OBS layout.
I'm loving life. I just had to put the time in the first 15 minutes, and that was it.
Hashtag loving it.
Yep. And congratulations, first place, Lovenfloofen. Well done. Absolutely phenomenal run. Just all in all, fantastic work.
There was a strong element of luck in that run.
I mean, isn't that true for just life generally? Are we not all products of luck and fortune?
Oh, that would explain where I am now.
I was going to say, I think it's my turn with the luck, please.
Well, I did threaten during. I have threatened a lot during this stream. I am really sorry about that. I did threaten that Garlips, you're going to be even hungrier for the win next time.
I think so, but I mean, and this is like something that we've covered before. It's going to sound like an excuse. Tater's already there. He's saying it's an excuse. I don't care. It's the truth, right? The truth is, all of these races are important to me. I have fun with all of them. However, there are some that I have some level of degree of skill in, and some that I don't. This is one that was at the very low end. So, the next one that I'm in is, I think, Link's Awakening. So that is purely on me. There's not a lot of RNG involved in that at all. It's going to be just executing a plan based on practice, and we'll have time to practice that one as well. So yeah, hopefully I'll do a bit better. I would hope so.
I would
but
just
not
go
to take away from this race at all. I turned up, I did my best. It was better than my previous attempts. It was a PB to get to level 7, 5, whatever the fuck. But it feels like 7 levels.
It's not a good race when at the end you can't count to 5. I'll be honest.
Yeah, but my brain is mush. Just move on from me. Well done, Floof. Absolutely well deserved. Smashed it. And yeah, I'm just happy to be here.
Thank you, Garlips. Yeah, no, absolutely. I think in hobby and chat, all runs are fun, but some runs are more fun than others. So yeah, I think we've all been there. If you've been involved in a StruggleR race and you have the distinct honor of holding a last place position, or multiple in my case, certainly. Yeah, it's very true. And I think it's a nice club we've got here of people who just threw their shit to the wind and gave it a go and had a good time doing it. Became last anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely echo that sort of. Last StruggleR, I sort of just raced Fish and Decky in Advanced Swords, which was a game I knew very well and didn't have to practice for at all. And I also joined the blind race, which I wasn't allowed to see the game, so I didn't have to practice for that either. This time I made a conscious effort and picked 4 games across 2 races I didn't know at all. And I hated this, but Alone in the Dark was very, very fun.
But it just goes to show you put the time in and it paid off. You've absolutely smashed both races, so congratulations.
And I would not have played Alone in the Dark had it not been for this race. And now I absolutely love them.
Yeah, it's great. Join StruggleR if you haven't already.
Yeah, I mean, we'll do the shout out for the wheel in a minute, but generally, I think a lot of the love for the Wheel of Struggle and StruggleR getting out there playing games you might not necessarily have come across otherwise, unless a Wheel or Garlips, the StruggleR master, told you that there was an opportunity to play these games. So if you fancy getting outside your comfort zone, having a bit of fun, joining a community, do that. But otherwise, Floof, do you want to do your comments, shout outs? Where can people find you regularly?
In my bed, recovering from this experience.
Totally legit.
Tremendous and open invite.
Aside from that, Adventure Gaming on YouTube. I still have a show that I haven't actually produced yet, but it does exist. There is a script for it. But as all creative projects go, they fall apart at the moment. They're dependent on me to create something. But I do sorts of strategy games things there. I host Populous tournaments, and I have covered some previous obscure strategy games you may never have heard of, like Dark Colony, which is like if Mortal Kombat and Command & Conquer had an angry hate baby. I am also on twitch.tv/Lovenfloofen, but I don't stream very much. And Discord, you can find me in the Wheel of Struggle Discord, of course.
Excellent, thank you. And Garlips?
Twitch.tv/Garlips, where you can see all manner of nonsense, including things like this. In fact, a lot of Steam games that look just like this. Friday, we're going to be... It's my only stream this week, unfortunately, because StruggleR is taking up a lot of my time this week, but I'm quite happy with that. So on Friday, we're going to try and take the doggy up world record back from Tater, because this tyranny and violence has to stop somewhere. So I'm going to draw a line in the sand. I'm going to get sub 25 on Friday. So that's somewhere where I feel confident. So hopefully we can pull it off. If you're in the future, hey, guess what? Go Google, go to speedrun.com/ doggy up and tell me if I'm world record holder or not.
Yeah, I can't wait to see you go doggy style on Friday.
Oh, it's going to be absolutely amazing.
I was going to say, if you have enjoyed watching Garlips slowly lose his mind tonight, do check out that stream on Friday, because I well imagine there will be moments. The confidence there was astonishing level of setup for hubris. So
That's how it usually goes for me.
Yeah. So yeah, check that out on Friday. Mr. Matt, you've been my wonderful co-host for the evening.
I don't know about wonderful.
Oh, absolutely! It's been phenomenal. I've loved being reunited as a commentary team. We need to do this more often. But where can people find you? And will you finally reveal the answer to Decky's question in chat? What on earth is low res?
Oh, okay. So, it's so funny that you're asking this, Decky. So Low Res is a comedy gaming panel show that's available on YouTube. It's basically a group of 6 wonderful content creators or streamers or people that I end up dragging in off the streets, and they come in and they answer some video game related questions or nonsense, and then I end up editing that together, and eventually, after a year, it eventually comes out and is broadcast. We've got a mandatory Halloween special coming out around the 30th or 31st. I'm thinking it's probably going to end up being nearer the 30th or the 29th, depending on how things go. Halloween special is going to be coming out. Go and watch it. You can find me over on twitch.tv/Mr. Matt Internet, and you can find me in the usual places as well under Mr. Matt Internet.
Here's my customary fish. You should be on low res again. We miss you.
We do.
It's no wonder you need to be reminded what low res is, because you've forgotten.
No, it is absolutely on my list. When you watch the VOD back, Garlips, if you decide to do that and subject yourself to that, you'll see that part of my mental load is just thinking about moving house still. And
of course, yeah.
Once that's out of the way, all manner of things are going to be happening, hopefully. Maybe even I'll actually stream myself one day.
Fantastic.
But yeah, thank you, everyone. And thank you, of course, to chat.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Fish. Where can people find you? Okay.
At the moment, they can find me in the place I've lived for the last 6 years, because I haven't fucking moved house. But apart from that, you can find me just generally around Wheel of Struggle things, because I would say that, I have some videos on YouTube and I have some streams that occasionally happen. But basically, anywhere you find the name Kythius, that's me. For the most part, there was a time when I could genuinely Google search Kythius and all of it would be me, and it'd just be 2 pages of Google results. Those days of the internet are long gone. But yeah, if you see a Kythius, it's probably me. That's how you find me. But I was going to skip over my own shout outs because I feel like it's gratuitous, because I'm about to do the plug WoS again scene. So it felt.
I'll tell you what.
It felt like double dipping.
Give it a couple of days, and if you Google search the Wheel Father, you're going to find lots of Photoshops. Lots of Photoshops.
Fantastic. I prefer Photoshops of the Wheel Father than Photoshops of Papa Wheel. We have some kind of wheel themed smurf.
Yeah, don't search Daddy Wheel, okay? That gets a different set of results that you're not going to want to see.
Noted. But yeah,
Thanks
so I was ordained by chat in the poll to be Papa Will, so that's a thing. Let's have a quick look at the calendar. We've got lots more races coming up as part of StruggleR Season 3. So we are currently on this lovely packed week of 3 back-to-back races, almost directly back-to-back in the case of today's and tomorrow's. So you've just watched AltF4. Tomorrow, 16th of October, Mass Effect in the morning. So set your alarms, be there or be square. And then rounding out the rest of the month, we've got a Mega Man race, Zelda Link's Awakening, which Garlips has mentioned is his next active race. Although I think you're also commentating in the morning, Garlips. We've had a lot of commiserations for you in chat already.
Yes. At 12 hours from now, I need to be setting up.
Yeah, so you more than most need to set an alarm. But then your next actual race is on the 23rd. And then we've got the Sonic the Hedgehog Ring Shuffler race. Absolutely mental concept for a game and a race. So definitely want to check that one out. And then bringing us home for the end of October is the Zelda randomizer race with 4 of you versus each other, all v all.
And that's going to have Mr. Matt's special sauce on it, isn't it, Mr. Matt?
It is indeed.
Yeah, and Mr. Matt's special sauce should never be missed. So
And thankfully, Markman is making the seed, and I'm just doing the cosmetics. Like, I can't botch it this time.
we can't talk about both special sauce and people making seed all at the same time. It's too much.
What's wrong with sauce and seed?
It exceeds our quota. We're gonna get penalised.
Exceed, seed, and sauce.
Also penalised. So I'm just gonna put that one back out there.
Oh, we're drastically going downhill. We should probably wrap up.
Yeah. God.
We were mercy killed for this.
Wheel Daddy penalizes his saucy seed.
Oh dear. Right. Someone double check who's streaming at the moment while I do the Wheel of Struggle shout out, and then we'll raid out after that. But yeah, if you've liked what you've seen tonight, this is StruggleR. We have a whole season of races. You've just seen all the ones coming up for October, but we're going for months. At the moment, we've got tons of races. Garlips has been an absolute monster of organisation and cat herding. Even you can actually herd cattle. That's a well-known phenomenon. But Garlips has been herding cats to get season 3.
Do that on the side.
Yeah. But yeah,
I will say it looks like Doodles is streaming. Doodles is
about to say Doodles.
I was just about to say that as well. Doodles is the only one showing up for me as streaming.
excellent. We've got triple confirmed raid going over to Doodles then in a second. But yeah, so if you've liked all of that, do make sure to follow along. Head over to wheelofstruggle.com. You can find out more about the main Wheel of Struggle. You can find out more about StruggleR. You can find the links to our Discord. If you're watching this on some kind of VOD service, there's all kinds of buttons you can click, likes, comments, subscribes, other things that will change in between now and when this VOD gets uploaded. So yeah, do all those things. Get involved. We're a lovely group of people. And like I said, you know, this can be just a good opportunity to play games outside your comfort zone, learn some new stuff, make some new friends. It's a great place and a great community, and we want you to be a part of it. So do that. Cool. Thank you, everyone. And thank you, chat, for being along. Like I said, or like I was about to say before I got rudely reminded to do my own shout-outs. Without chat here, we're all just insane and talking to ourselves, which, to be fair, me and Miss Matt might do. That is totally a thing I could imagine happening. But we look a bit more sane for you all being here and being the willing participants and recipients of this nonsense. So thank you for coming along tonight. Thank you for sticking around after Floof demolished this race in the first 15 minutes. But, you know, we're doing this all for you. So hope you enjoyed. We're going to raid over to Doodles. I've never actually double checked how he likes it. Is it Doodles?
It's Doodles.
Doodles. The underscore throws me out. So every time. But we're going to raid over to Doodles. So I'll just type that in.
And also, quick congratulations.
Makes a little face in the middle.
The face. I like that.
Quick congratulations as well to the 3 people who went with Sir Lovenfloofen to end up winning tonight. You've walked away with a lovely, tidy pot of points there.
Don't know what 3 people they were, but thanks for believing in me. You shouldn't have, but I'm glad you were rewarded.
Silver was one of them.
Oh, well, they're contractually obligated to.
Thank you, everybody. I'm going to say thank you all.
I will say to the people who put money on me, I will let you down again. So.
And I will say to whoever you voted on to win, whoever you bet on, just remember, as with the wheel, all victories are mine. Everything is done here under my sanctioning. So Floof has won as my champion tonight. Garlips has lost as my other champion because I play both sides. And I always come out on top.
So 8 out of 10 cats, right, is a program.
Perfect. Thank you all. Have a good rest of your night. Tune in again, 12 hours time, Mass Effect, and check the schedule out for all the rest of the games we've got. coming up as part of the exciting Season 3 of StruggleR. Thank you all, and thank you, Mr. Matt. Thank you, Floof. Thank you, Garlips. See you all next time.
Thank you, Uru Fish Daddy.